Hello, YouTube, for part 2 of my explanation as to why I was gone for, well over 3 weeks, 4 weeks, pretty much. I might have had videos that 4 weeks ago, I don't remember at this point. It's crazy how far we are into the year already. 4 weeks out of 52. Jeez. I just wanted to get outside. Now I'm out and walking around, so this might come out like hours after the first one, depending on how long my phone takes, because I plan on going for a little while. Yeah. So here we go. I want to get more in depth in this one as to what my weeks were like this past few weeks. Because it's been very difficult because the person I'm dating is back in their college classes, and I'm in a community college, not a college yet. So that's always great to know, I guess. I don't see myself getting much further than a associate's degree in filmography, so I at least have a good degree. That's what my view is on it is. They're the person I've been dating for years. 2 years, and so we started in September, so 2 years. September, October, November, December, January. 2 years, 7 months. Wow. I did count that right. Because it's early September, that's why I counted September as well. It's like the day before my birthday, so that's our anniversary actually. Worked out that way, I guess. Anyways, so like, I guess I wanted to say, like, overview in general of my last 3 weeks, 4 weeks has been 3-4 weeks. I'll just say that. So 3-4. You guys, whenever I say 3-4, I'm referencing to the weeks that it's been that I've done nothing. It's been exactly that, nothing. You see, like Connor, you know him as Draco or as Luvendas, or there was another name I think he went by on my channel at some point. I forget. I think that is, at least. Okay. So like, here we are. 4 weeks ago, Monday. And it was the first week I realized I have 4 weeks of nothing left until class starts up again. Well, actually, thinking about it now, I didn't actually know. Whew, that's stupid of me. I'm combining weeks already here. See, I'm mixing around things. I'm sorry. Where I'm standing right now, the reason I'm kind of blank is because I'm so used to having someone else, on the other end of the line here. I'm not used to walking around and talking about this. Someone's in the room I usually record in. 2 people are. So I'm out here just walking around. I didn't want to do it downstairs where I was for the first part of this. Because, well, that would just get annoying if I have to cut, it in a million pieces because people started getting busy downstairs, even though I would be the only one busy downstairs for a while before anyone came and asked me to do something, so my last day of freedom before college starts again. So my mind's also jumbled about that, so this is the best rendition of 3-4. pretty much. uh, huh. So that Monday was like, I don't know, you know, I was actually thinking, I don't know how long I have left until my classes restart, but you know what? I'm chilling, and my classes are easy, so be it. I'll be fine. Woohoo. Um, Yeehaw. Yip yip. Reference for those of you that don't understand it. Avatar: Last Airbender. I think that's the pilot episode, or is that episode 2? I don't remember at the moment. Anyways, Tuesday, well, within this, okay, I'm not doing exactly nothing. I'm playing, like, Destiny 2. I played Skyrim, I think, 3 weeks ago. No, that was, like, last week, actually. That was the only other game I've played so far. Yeah, I haven't touched Minecraft in a while. That's pretty bad on my end, knowing how obsessed I've been with Minecraft for years. And I'm talking kind of quiet because I'm outside and it's dark out, so people are. I can see, darkened windows of people that are going to bed and stuff. Even though this is not really a hour to go to bed, I guess. It's pretty early. It's just dark early, I guess, because, winter. So, like, for, that Tuesday, it was another day like Monday. I didn't know how long I had left free. I kind of just did what I wanted. Destiny, worried about Connor's D&D, and that week I decided to have mine as well. And that was a fiasco to get Connor and everyone, and it was Connor, Streak, and Court. Not really everyone, but that's what I got. Since the group's kind of been reduced a lot, because now it's just, as I believe I said in the last, in part 1, it's Connor, Streak, Mason, and Court, and then me. So there's only really 5 people that are there in the room anymore. We used to have Mag, I believe, at this point. I have my reasons as to why Mag has not been here. And, I mean, I don't see a point in really going over that right now. I'm trying to talk about something else, and, I'm rambling on about stuff. That's my brain. That's the way my brain works, and it's terrible as a YouTube personality. Is, like, I get on one topic, and then I use some other topic to describe one thing in the past topic. And then I come from that topic to another topic, to another topic, to another topic, and the list goes on and on. Eventually I'll come back around to my original point. Might be 3, 4, 5 different times around. That kind of bend, I guess. Trying to figure out, exactly how to word it. So, yeah. I mean, this is one of them because I'm about to go back to my point. Wednesday that week, it's pretty much the same again, but I think that was actually when I called up everyone that could come and got everyone's information on whether or not, I think one person was like, I got, it's a blessing when we get Connor for my D&D, because our schedules don't work out at all, because like his D&D is on Friday after he gets out of work, which we have 3 people that can drive 2 cars maybe if it ends up working like that. Um, and yeah, that's the gist. It's like da da da, bam. So yeah. Um, of course, since I have mine at like 12 o'clock on Sundays, I don't think he works Sundays, or Sundays and Saturdays. I don't think he works. So it's usually down to just who has the car, and I know that one person, that Connor and someone else share the car, and I know that that person is now out of work, unfortunately. Um, and yeah, that's about it. So I don't know. Maybe it'll work out better now that they don't have a job, so Connor can borrow the car more. I might even invite said person to the D&D because I think he would love mine, and I think that would liven it up to have a new person join who is actually really into the D&D and into D&D and stuff. And since Connor and them would be together, they wouldn't need to worry about arguing who wants the car. Yeah. But then again, it's also up to them to get for when they get a job. If they do get a job again, that ends up being on Sunday, then it's like womp womp. Well, I think they had a job on Sunday. If I'm completely wrong, then I'm wrong, and I'm rambling about nothing. Uh, but yeah, that's what's been on my mind. Since that point in the week has been like, you know, because I was worried about D&D, because that was the only thing really going on at all, other than my channel, and that was, I think the Saturday or the Sunday before this even happened, I had already recorded for that week, so that was week 4, or week 1 out of 4, pretty much accounted for. I mean, Saturday came around, I didn't record. Sunday came around, we think that's actually when we had the D&D, was that Sunday. And then the Monday of week 3 came around. I'm going to start the weeks by Mondays, just so we're clear here. I'm going to start the weeks by Mondays. Not everybody does that. I don't usually do that, but I'm just doing it for the sake of simplicity of not mixing the Sundays around too much, so that, week 1 actually had a Sunday that meant something. And then week 2, Monday, so first day of the week for this, was probably like the first week where I realized I really had nothing at all. So I was playing Destiny, like hours of Destiny. Like I was up, I would purposely wake up or purposely stay up. I stayed up like I think 2 days in a row at one point. Um, my family thought I was asleep. I was sitting there watching YouTube. I was just so blank faced, or my eyes were so close to being closed. I guess they just never realized, because they were actually staying silent because they didn't want to wake me up. So that was nice of them, at least. Oh boy. And then Tuesday that week was actually again a continuation of that, because I've now remembered that was the Monday and Tuesday. Those were the days that I stayed up. Actually, those were the 2 days straight I stayed up. So I just played Destiny late at night. Yeah. The way I got away from my dad, who works nights, so he was coming home. I think he came home like 4 that week consistently. So like I kept an eye on the time. I was like, okay, either he comes home and I see him and he gets annoyed, I go to bed, or fake go to bed with my Switch and my phone, my headphones, go upstairs, play Pokemon Sword, no, Shield. I'm playing Shield. the moment. And then Pokemon, yeah. I finished the game, I think, that week. And then I've been barely touching it since. No, I didn't finish the game that week. I hadn't had the game finished. No, I didn't even play on my Switch that whole week. What was I doing? I was watching YouTube on my phone. I had been watching YouTube on my phone. That's what I had been doing. Oh god, I had been watching YouTube on my phone for like 3 hours straight. Oh jeez. That's probably why my cord came out. Oh lord. Yeah. That's probably why my cord gave out. Jeez. Well, I mean, like, the cord was busted anyways. That was a stick I just let hit my headphones. Jeez. Wow, there's a lot of people walking around. I look like a crazy person, I know. Oof. Anywho, that's pretty much the recounting of that week. Was just after that was just Destiny, and I maybe fell asleep either in the bed. No, I only fell asleep in the bed once, and then I fell asleep in the couch most of the rest of the time, or got up, came back down, got up. He came home, went to bed. I went downstairs, started watching YouTube, fell asleep at like ungodly hour in the morning. Typically like 6 or 7 I would fall asleep, or 8 or 9. Most nights actually was 8 or 9. That was my sleep schedule pretty much. Was like I'd fall asleep like 8 or 9, and somebody would wake me up at like 10 or 12, somewhere in there. So it'd either be like an hour to 4 hours of sleep at the most for that while, which really explains why I had no motivation to do anything else. So that kind of just fed into it, I guess. It just kind of fed into itself that I just didn't feel like doing anything because I was just too tired. Regardless of the fact that I was way more excited about Connor's D&D every single day. Yeah, that's literally the only thing that was on my mind for, other than Karen's from watching r slash videos, which has become my new guilty pleasure, I guess, is r slash. Because it used to be like Hermitcraft and stuff, and who else? Oh, Tear of Grace for the longest time, who I think has actually quit because there's nothing on his channel anymore. Like, nothing's come up at all for a while. I think he's just done with YouTube. I haven't really been on his channel since actually week 1. Now I think about it, week 1 I did actually look on his channel, so maybe if I look back, then it might say like channel deleted or something like that, which would suck because that means also his videos are gone as well, which actually is even worse because like that would explain why I haven't had any recommended videos from him in a while. Maybe even like a full month and a half I haven't got his videos recommended to me, even though I watched him endlessly over the summer, specifically Resident Evil, when he played with his friends, when the 4 of them on the couch shared. Sucks that they never actually beat the game. 4 wusses on a couch, that's what it pretty much should have been called. Because all 4 of them got scared by something, whether it was themselves or the game itself, or actually a jump scare. Just worked that out for a minute there. Got scared by the game. Wasn't even like a scary element. It was just ambience or something, you know, like something for the setting to make it feel even more ominous that scared them. Anyways, that was week 2. Now week 3. Oh boy. Where do I begin? This was probably the worst week of them. Because of the freak out I had during this week. I had the biggest panic attack I've ever had because it lasted about 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock in the morning. I panicked. I was hyperventilating and everything, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all normal. The past Sunday, week 2's Sunday, did not have D&D. Sad face. I wanted it to. Didn't text anyone like I did the previous weeks. Or the previous week, pretty much. Or no, I texted them Wednesday that week. That week 2 was the first week I didn't do it. So week 3, again, I never text them. I asked them in person about it. I asked them in person. And yeah, no. It didn't happen. Because I got a yes and a maybe and a no. So I was like, okay, we're just not gonna. It's 2 days prior. And I still have one person I would need to ask. And, I was like, because it was like 6 o'clock it was like maybe even 7 when I actually asked them. So it was like, I asked one person, two of them in person. That would be Mason and Connor, because they were there at Connor's D&D. That's when I asked, that Friday. Ugh, what an idiot I was, right? Man, I can't think anymore. But yeah, that was my Monday through Wednesday for week 3, was just nothing. Thursday seemed like a normal day. I like the entire day I was said something felt off. I actually was like, I woke up Wednesday or I was awake Wednesday like, something doesn't feel right about today. Something doesn't feel right about today. I'm very, very nervous. No, actually, no. I woke up on Wednesday saying that. That's right. I woke up on the Wednesday saying that, and I stayed up. So Wednesday night, aka Thursday morning, I looked online at 4 o'clock at my classes, and I didn't look at the right thing, but it said January 2nd to March something, or May something. I pooped my pants, pretty much. That's, I guess, the easiest way to put it. I didn't really actually, poop in my pants. I flipped out silently for 5 hours straight. Because I was like, oh my god, yesterday, or like, no, January 2nd, I've already missed a week, pretty much, even though January 2nd was a Wednesday. January 2nd was a Wednesday, so that was, yeah, wow. Wait, you know what? Actually, can't get my calendar out. I'm recording. 24 minutes, wow. Oof. So like, wow, wait, hold on. It's been longer. It's been 5 weeks with nothing, hasn't it? Damn. So it wasn't 3 or 4, it's 5. Wow, okay, so I need to think about what... Yeah, no, yeah, no. Yeah. Okay, I think during this week actually, that the week 3 actually was the freak out. Yes, this was the night I had the freak out. Was that Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Jeez, can't speak. I'm gonna sit down on the curb here, and cause I thought I actually was like crying and everything. I was like flipping out, texting people like, what do I do? What do I do? I missed 2 days. I missed 2 days, cause that, there was no way I was prepared to go in the morning, like, cause like, I think I missed the class anyways if I was actually awake at that point. It wasn't till 9 o'clock, or even 10 maybe, I had calmed down at 9, I think. And like an hour later, somebody came up to me because they printed my schedule and it showed January 27th is your first day. I was like, oh my god, I freaked out over nothing. I have 25 days. Or no, it wasn't 25 at that point. It was 23? No, 24. Because that would be January 3rd was that Thursday. Yeah, because January 2nd was the Wednesday, so. Wait a minute. No, wait, I have this all wrong. Oh, I have this all wrong. This didn't happen on Wednesday to Thursday night. It didn't happen then. It happened on the weekend. It happened on the weekend after. So it was during. I think it was either It was either. I had to be up because it was D&D. I was either up because it was D&D or up because I was just wanting to stay up again. Yeah, it has to be that I wanted to stay up again. No, it was that Friday. It was that Friday night. Because I now remember. I remember putting down the D&D book, going upstairs and getting changed, then sitting by my computer for hours, and then looking on my computer. I was like, oh, no, 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 no. Because I was freaking out when I saw January. I was like, oh, so it isn't February start. All right, what day? Looks slightly to the right and sees a 2. I was like, oh no, and that was the start of the freak out. Yeah, so that happened from Friday night to Saturday morning. I remember because my grandmother was the one to wake up first. And it was the one day I wanted my mom to wake up first. I think. Yeah, that was the one day I wanted my mom to wake up first. She's been waking up first. My grandma always wakes up first. Don't know what's going on there. It was the one time my grandma woke up first and I was like, you know what? Ow, my pride. There's a police helicopter going by. Look at those maneuvers, though. They got a searchlight on. I don't know if they're circling or following. I can't tell. I don't hear sirens. Hold hold on. Nope, no sirens. I don't hear any sirens, so they're farther away, or there's no chase. I think they're circling because they're trying to find him. I think he just drove off. I think he just went down my street. Well, not my street, like the street next to mine. Perpendicular to mine. Because there's a dude, I still hear him racing off. So either they got him or they're looking. Because they think he got out or something. Oh, jeez, that's not good. That is not good. Oh boy. Oy vey. Oy vey. Gosh, this is... it's irking me that class starts Monday. Starts in 2 days. And it's already the end of one day. The end of one of those 2 days. Because it's Saturday now. Because D&D was last night. Oof, 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 oof. I'm prepared for tomorrow to be terrible too, honestly. Oof, I'm not gonna go talk to anyone. I need to sit down and, like, clear my head or eat something. One of the two. Sounds good right now. Go watch YouTube. I wish, like, okay, at this point you guys pretty much are caught up for the week because the rest of the week is their nothingness. Because I didn't do anything other than D&D Sunday on Fridays. Think about doing D&D. Up until this point, I've asked for next Sunday for people's availability. I've asked all 4 of them. Woo. So I'm gonna just talk about stuff I needed to get off my chest. Otherwise, in the D&D, for those of you who, I'm gonna start off with the D&D because it's on my mind. The D&D, it's been very hard to come up with new things because it feels like I'm competing with Connor's D&D and having the 4 of us that are the players. Wait, 5 of us that are the players. It already feels defeated. My D&D feels defeated because it's like one of those things where I'm like, it's if you've ever created anything and someone creates something similar and you become enveloped in their creation because you're like, oh my god, that's so much cooler, kind of thing, or it's so well put together for your, like, first time, so it was because it's his first D&D campaign, Connor. It's the first one that Connor ever made, so you know what, he's doing really well with it, and I really should have put some more thought into mine because obviously no one's enthralled by it as much as I am with Connor's or anybody else there. Mason and Court are actually in it with me. They seem very enthralled with it, and that's the problem, is that, like, I have a feeling that if I even got them over, they'd just be sitting there bored. I would ask to hype, see if they can come with some hype, because, like, I really have stuff I really want to do in the D&D with them, and I really want to, make it happen, have some fun, because that's the do. That's how you do. That's how you do it. Yeah. So that's what's going on there. I have stuff planned for my D&D. I have plans for my D&D now. That was one thing that I actually was having a problem with, was actually planning stuff out. Now I don't. I've got some plans for stuff to do. having someone help me out with them as well. Um, because in all honesty, I need some fresh ideas, and at the moment, I'm burned out from creation because I have to create a map for the other the other three sections of the world, because the map I think that I've shown on one video in total is 1/4, or no, you guys have never actually seen it. The map that we have now is like 1/4 of the world, and I plan on not removing them from this 1/4 yet, unless they decide to go either way. And I mean, there's a whole other continent they can explore, and that one's gonna be a good. I think I got a good bit planned for that one, so that one they'll be there for a while. And I plan on keeping them on this continent they're currently on because I have a lot planned, but they're in the middle of a couple things, or at least one or two things I'll say. And that's the couple, I guess. It's two things. They're kind of enveloped in that magic. Actually, wait, that episode hasn't come out yet, so yeah, I can't spoil it, I guess. Dang, I really wanted to talk about it. Dang, I just realized I was like, oh no, I gotta edit too. Gotta remember to do that when I get in. I gotta edit the D&D video for tomorrow. Anyways, I can't look at the time. What is the time? I need to know the time. I don't know. It's probably late o'clock, right? 9:06. I got time. I got a little bit of time. Not long. Not long at all. But yeah, I got two things that they're currently on track with doing. I plan on keeping them going for it, keep them going, introduce a few more, cuz like my problem is that I plan out dungeons for very specific things. I mean, Dungeons and Dragons, there should be a lot more dungeons that I haven't done, obviously. My problem is with the dinosaur one, when they're on the dinosaur continent or island, they sorta, the only dungeon-esque things that were there were caves, and the caves weren't too big, but they had bosses at the bottom. But I don't know if they're ready for them, honestly. I mean, at the time they hadn't put Wallace in the giant purple gem, so they couldn't really transport Wallace down there. Wallace would have been a huge help during those fights, because none of them were like big old lava creatures or whatever. Not like these guys have just fought. I'm already thinking about my D&D more now that I've started talking about it. This is what I should have done. I should have found someone to talk about my D&D with, and I would have probably done it. I probably would have texted everyone. I probably would have, if I just spoke about it to myself, because I'm out here rambling to myself at this point, because this is going to be a long video. No one's going to watch it to this point. If you are here to this point, somehow, tell me in the comments down below. I need to know that someone's listening, at least. Nobody wants to listen to these long-ass explanation videos, I know. Anyways, I should probably just get in and work on the video. Maybe I'll draw out the other continents. Like I'll transfer everything to a smaller paper or something. That way I'm doing something, and I'll text people. You know what? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Because, like, I spent the last couple days last couple weeks worth of my last semester doing everything D&D related. Yeah. Uh-oh. Kitty cat. Oh, hello there. I don't know that cat. I've never seen this cat before in my life. You are a talker, aren't you? I don't know if you guys heard that. Oh, big steppy. No, go away. Not now. I don't know whose cat are you? You got a collar on and everything. Someone's probably looking for you. Go home. Anywho. Oh, the cat's got fleas. That cat's undoubtedly got fleas. Anywho.